Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. For today's valued viewer request we have from AGM-88C. Hi Cap, I saw on GR's Discord yesterday that Artie was saying that harms in pre-brief mode don't get shot down by SA-10s anymore, while in self-protect mode they still do. Iron Wolf thinks this is because of the higher speed of the harm in pre-brief mode. Can you test this to see if it is true and if it also applies to SA-15s? Thanks in advance. Well, SA-15 and SA-10 can both shoot down these types of missiles. And we could do this in single player and probably make it even slightly more accurate, but we thought multiplayer is really good. Simba, say hello.
Hello.
You're a Hornet and you've got one AGM-88. I'm another Hornet, I've got one AGM-88. I'm going to follow you essentially in formation. We're going to shoot at a fully active SA-10 site at the Big Bird radar, please, that's in front. You just fly straight and level at your current speed. I'll do the same because I'm going to have to fire with pre-brief mode. I'm going to be a bit more specific. I'll tell you when we're going to fire. Before we do the test, let's have a look at the target. So, to make sure that there are no mistakes, we've got two independent SA-10 fully armed suites with all the units available and 15 independent SA-15 gauntlets, everything set to red alert so they're all ready to fire, and maximum skill level at excellent. So if they can possibly shoot these missiles down, they will shoot these missiles down. 3, 2, 1, go. So air to ground mode, arm, cancel whatever the heck that is. I'm on pre-brief, you're on self-protect. Arm pull up because I don't like doing my own pull up. UFC, we're going to target the Big Bird. 1, 1, 4, enter. That's done, that's done, that's done. Oh, I haven't designated waypoint. How silly of me. There we go. Oh, right, I'm in range. Okay, say speed. We're going to fire in 3, 2, 1, fire. Missile away. Oh, look at those arms go. Spike. And away. Okay, go back to spectators just so we don't get shot at or confuse the our radars. So mine is... not that one. Mine's that one there. Mine's up to 65,000, 1,800 knots. Simba is sticking at 42,000, which is from where it was fired at 1,800 knots. So same speed, but mine's gone higher in the thinner air. 70,000+ now for my one. Pre-brief. 42, and it's now starting to surf forward a bit, so it's losing its energy. Its angle of attack is rising. Let's see which one is laterally or longitudinally ahead. It is. Simba's is ahead. Mine's diving down, but mine's going to retain its speed, whereas Simba's, as you can see, is going to slower. Delta 300 knots now. No missiles out yet, which I'm a little bit surprised about, but let's carry on. My one is literally diving down on the target now. 1,600 knots. I'm now overtaken Simba's. Simba's at 1,100 knots, mine's at 1,600 knots, so everything rings true so far, but worryingly, no missiles have come out, but hope they're going to fire. Everything I've told these guys to do is... there we go. Gauntlets are coming out. And SA-10s. Oh, now they're coming out. Look at that. Amazing. Now they're both getting shot down. They're both being shot down. So... was not expecting that. I think we'll do it again, but we'll remove the SA-15s and just put the SA-10s in. So we've removed the SA-15 gauntlets, just kept the two independent red alert SA-10 suites, just to make things a bit more scientific so we can understand exactly what's going on. On 3, 2, 1, go. And 3, 2, 1, fire! Oh, I can't fire! Oh, it's being a wagonomobile. Why? Why didn't it, you know, it's fired now, but, you know, so what was that all about? Anyway, back to spectators. Yours has got a 5-second head start or so, but it doesn't really matter. Who's going to fire? Who's going to fire? Maybe it was just the SA-15s firing. Maybe the SA-10s aren't going to fire at all. If so, why can't the SA-10s fire at the AGM-88C anymore? They should be firing. Well, I've made them red alert, I've made them excellent skill, I've made them a full valid unit. If they aren't going to hit... oh, there we go. Jesus Christ, about time. Wow, all of them are going off that. Okay. Oh...
they are not shooting at yours.
Right, so that appeared to prove it's right. Yep, it's you, the slow one. The duff one. Although, amazingly, they've all missed, but... I guess that wasn't
Don't
really
talk
the
about my poor missile like that.
Well, I'm just wrong.
It's trying to get there.
So, SA-10, it appears that it can only shoot the slower down. Let's go and double check it this time and just double check the speeds. Let's run it again, Simba. 1, fire. And mine's not working again. Everything's right. Everything's perfect. That is weird. I've got to press it like 10 times for it to work. What is that all about? That is why people get annoyed about these things. Right, anyway, back to spectators.
Remember the tortoise and the hare cat.
1600 knots mine. Oh, 1100 knots yours. You are going to get shot by an SA-10, sir. 1600 knots mine, and a higher angle if that makes any difference, I don't know. 900 yours. Yours is just plebbing in at 100 knots, that's the problem. 1500 knots mine. 800 knots yours. 1400. 700. 1200. 700. 1100. 700. 1000. 700. 900. Not a lot in it. 700. Delta 200.
Launch.
800. Oh yeah, this one's getting shot out this time. Or is it? No, it's not. By the time they launched, I'm going to pause that there. At the time they launched, it was only about Delta 200 knots. Mine was about, let's just say 800 to 900. And yours was static at about 700. Yeah, yours was 700 still. So there was only 200 knots in it. Yet, the valued viewer is absolutely right. My one can't be shot. Why would 200 knots make that much difference? That's my question. In terms of aspect, you know, of drop and the angle, the pitch they're moving at, they're about the same at this point when they're getting shot at. Can SA-15 shoot both type of missile down and both type of missile method? Yes. Can SA-10 shoot both down? No. So why is that? Bearing in mind that at the time of firing, one missile was only going about 200 to 250 knots more. It doesn't sound a great deal to me. And is that realistic? Well, obviously that's way above my pay grade, but the idea of having a faster missile, making it more harder to intercept, is obviously correct. You know, we know that just from basic logic around the world. But you guys are going to have to draw your own conclusions from that. Yes, I'm all and RT are correct. That is how it is in DCS right now, mid-May 2021. So use pre-brief mode if you want to beat an SA-10. Anything you've got to add to that, Simba?
Nothing to add.
I'm just reading from the stream. Maybe because the SA-15 was designed as a uniquely anti-missile system, the SA-10 was always more of a long-range anti-aircraft system that could kind of do missiles too, but not as well. Maybe they tried to implement that. Why not? Yep, why not? I hope that was useful and see you later.